Hi, Maril. My name is Kinsey Schofield, and I'm with the Nocturnal.
Hey, Kinsey, how are you?
Fine, thank you so much. First of all, I just wanted to ask you, I loved For All Mankind too. You seem to really develop some strong female characters, and what I'm especially obsessed with Outlander is that you see them go through some very difficult circumstances and they still come out on the other side so strong, and still free-spirited. Why do these characters still have the courage? Why do they still have the strength? Because, normal women would struggle to find it after some of those instances.
Yeah, I think they always can. I think the interesting thing about our female characters, like, certainly Claire and Brianna and Marcelly and all of these characters they still carry that with them. So it's there, but they soldier on. And I think that's, there's a strength there. And I don't think, it's a weakness if you can't deal with it and, you struggle with it. But one thing we've tried to work on is scene moments that the struggle comes up a little bit, so it's not forgotten, so it doesn't seem like they've compartmentalized it. And I think that's why we ended up doing that story about Claire in a past season, where she was compartmentalizing and all of a sudden couldn't do it anymore. Because I think sometimes there comes a point in your life where you just can't, it has to be let out, and there has to be this kind of reckoning with it. And, I think all of our female characters have just really strong cores and also have great relationships, not only with their partners, but also their daughters, with their mothers. And I think that strength in those partnerships also help bolster them up. But, I just think I always kind of say we're showing women as they are, and we're all strong in our own ways.
You're absolutely right. No, it does feel like there is strength in numbers. And so I completely agree with you that them having each other to lean on. There is so much excitement about this season. And obviously the last season ended prematurely because of the pandemic. How do you navigate that kind of energy when the fan base is just so eager to get more? How do you navigate that? Is that pressure on you for this next season?
I think it helps us. I mean, I don't know another show, and as you said, I work on For All Mankind, I work on other shows that has this kind of fan base. I find it energizing, quite honestly, because I know we have discussions with our publicity and marketing teams all the time, and it's like, how much content can we put out? Because people want it. And that to us energizes us. I mean, we know if people are waiting for your content, it's exciting for us. And we knew this season would be a long season, it'd be a year. And I was a little nervous about how our crew and our cast would handle that. Honestly, it was the most energized season we've had in a long time. We always have fun on our set, but after COVID last year, it just was a tough year. And I think we all kind of worried about coming out of that. And I don't know what happened, but there was something in the water. We were so excited this season, and there was such an energy. And once again, knowing the fans are there and still waiting for it and interested and excited about it, to me, is the most exciting feeling.
Oh, I love to hear that. I'm curious to know, do you ever take fan feedback and put it in the show?
Yeah. People ask that all the time. And the problem is, obviously, we will have aired and shot things way before people see it. So it's impossible to do that. But I'd be lying if I said we didn't know. Certainly, I know going into season what fans want to see. I'm a fan myself, so I know what I'd want to see. And I know when they're going to be disappointed about something. And sometimes it's just hard to communicate why we couldn't do something. It's not that we don't want to. It's just sometimes there's a logistic issue. Sometimes, it could be one of many things. And it makes me feel bad if they're disappointed, but I get it.
I'm just wondering, and I'm just an observer and a huge fan, but it feels like this cast is so tight and they sincerely love each other. What's it like to enter something that already exists like that? Is there hazing? Do they do you to the show?
Yeah, John Bell hazes everyone.
Oh, I bet. What's that experience like? Is it? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, they're all super lovely, super welcoming. John, was like showing us the sights of Glasgow. Some drinking initiations happened. No, I'm kidding. No, everyone's been so lovely, and yeah, obviously it's a bit daunting because you see how close they are and you really want to fit in. And I think we have fitted in really nicely. And obviously Charles as well is new, and he's just a sweetheart as well. It's just like a gorgeous, lovely group of people. So I feel very lucky that I get to work with them every day.
Yeah, and I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think it's just...
You're all right.
She's fine. Thank God I've got the others. But I think, is that like they are such a family, and they're so kind, and I think they made us feel very welcome from day one, and it's been so fun to get to work alongside them because they're all so talented, but also to hang out off set as well because they're such great people, and it's just been really lovely to have this experience. And like Izzy said, with us two and Charles being new, it was really nice that the three of us kind of had each other as the newbies, but then everybody else had our backs like from the show, so it was really nice.
Oh, I bet that was so fun. And I think one of my favorite parts of the show is just how visually stimulating it is. It's your hair, it's it's the costume, it's everything. What is a typical day like on the set? Are you having to get up at the crack of dawn because they've got to get you in like 6 pairs of Spanx and a corset? Like,
well, for me, yes, I do wear 6 pairs of Spanx.
Do you know what? I actually think that in period dramas generally, like period dramas that I've done before as a woman, you're in hair and makeup for ages because your hair is really intricate and all these different things. The beauty of Rachel is that you just whack a bonnet on her, you stick a little bit of concealer, and she's off on her way. I'm in the hair and makeup for the shortest time.
Yeah, I'm like in there an hour before Izzy because I have to have all my hair curled, and I have so much of it. Like, not now, I've had it all chopped off, but I had so much, I had to have it curled for 45 minutes and then like scrape back into a ponytail, and Izzy comes wandering in 10 minutes and then she's out, and I'm just there like having my hair curled.
But I do spend a lot of time in costume though, because obviously doing up that corset is always the dread.
How do you stay up during that? How do you stay like ready to roll? Is it caffeine?
A lot of caffeine.
Love of the job.
Yes, that is one of the perks.
It is. I think I feel very lucky to be able to be acting and working on the show, and I think that every day you're doing something really new and exciting, and it's a different scene, and I think that's what keeps you awake. Like if I have more than 2 coffees, I do go a bit insane, so I can't rely on that.
Yeah. I did try and switch to matcha because I was having honestly like 6 coffees a day.
That was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. They're just so good. You can't say no.
Right. I'm curious to know if there is an Outlander group chat. Like, do any of you have like a little WhatsApp going on?
We have one that's me, John, Joey, and Charles.
The kids.
The kids. The babies. Yeah.
Who uses the most emojis?
John?
Yeah.
John.
Quite expressive. He loves an emoji.
He loves a GIF and a meme.
Loves a GIF, yeah.
That's great. And can I ask you, do you have a favorite Outlander character? Because there are so many, and why?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna really have to pick quite a basic one and say Claire. I just think she's so amazing. She's the OG, and she's like such an incredible woman, and she
great role model,
and she fights for what's right, and she like looks adversity in the face and like slaps it out the way, and I think she's amazing, and I think especially for my character as well, Claire is such a mentor to Denny and such a role model, and I think there's no one better than Katrina Balfe. I think we're both equally obsessed.
Katrina Balfe stands.
We very much are Katrina Balfe stands.
I cannot endorse that more. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think pick Claire, but for the sake of a different answer, I'll say
Denzel.
And other than you, I would say I think I really love Tom Christie. I think he has such an incredible arc as a character. He goes through so much, and Tom's just amazing. He has this incredible voice. Yeah. I just think that he can portray so much nuance and emotion, and I think that what he's done with that character is really, really great.
Yeah.
John, you're the instigator, you're the hazer, new castmate means get him in trouble. Is that the truth?
No, he's still in the wrong room. He's been here for a while.
I don't like this reputation.
take the cast to like show them the sights? You tell them the best drinks around
Sure.
town.
Yeah. Whenever somebody new turns up, I like to take them under my wing and show them a good time.
I think your words were corrupt them.
Corrupt them, maybe is another way.
Verbatim
of-
is what you said about Charles.
You tried. I tried my hardest, but Charles is just too much of a good boy.
He's a pure soul.
Yeah.
I like going to bed early, you know?
Yeah. But I did get you a couple times.
Yeah, you got me
so-
out like twice.
Yeah.
It was great.
And John, why is that? Because you do come off as such a sweet soul. Did somebody ever do that to you? Why do you make that your job?
Why? Let's get this do armchair analysis. Tell me about your John.
I think it's just I love a good time. I love a party. Guilty. And if someone's got to do it, I guess it's going to be me.
I love that. David, I'm so happy to see you again. You're one of my favorite characters. How would you define your Outlander experience? Because it's almost been a roller coaster, but your fans seem to absolutely adore this character, and you mean so much to them.
How would I describe it? Well, yeah, look, I love the fan response has been great. I mean, we all love our fans here at Outlander. They're the reason why we have been able to do the show for so long. And why we bring it now to season 7, so we're really excited to show them what we've done this season. It's a big bumper season of 16 episodes, and I think Lord John has a really interesting character progression this season. We're going to see him in ways that we've never seen him before. He's gonna be at the depths of despair. I've said this many times, and I'm not getting sick of saying it, he's gonna hit rock bottom. In fact, he could end up with like a drug or an alcohol problem at the end of the show, honestly, because
He's going to need therapy.
he's
that's
gonna
for
need
sure.
therapy. He's gonna tell you why, for all the reasons why he's doing it.
He needs a friend like John, is what he does. He needs a friend like John to bring
He definitely needs a friend like John.
He needs a lot of things. I think John could hook me up with a good time.
Absolutely.
And Charles, what is it like to enter such a cast that is so? I mean, just as an observer, the cast seems to sincerely love each other. Is that intimidating to come in?
Oh, it's a complete lie. We all hate each other. They're the worst, honestly. No. It was intimidating at first, for sure. It's such a big show, and it was a big opportunity for me. So it was scary coming to Scotland. But you guys are so
We've
lovely.
We're
found
harmless.
some
We
extra
don't
love
bite.
in our hearts for you, to sincerely love you.
Yeah.
Sincerely.
You dug deep and found a space for me.
Actually, Charles is a
We
very
kicked someone
lovely-
else out, actually.
No, it's been great having Charles on set. He is a very pure soul, actually.
Yeah.
We love hanging out off camera as well. Charles loves hitting the gym. I love hitting the gym with Charles. He likes to put us all to shame with his lifts and his deadlifts. What are you up to now? Like 3,000 kilos or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He's training for the next Marvel film or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Well, I can't wait to see that if that's true. Do you guys have group chats? Because it feels like you guys would be so much fun to talk to, but whether it be memes or GIFs, I feel like a WhatsApp group has to exist in the background somewhere.
If there is, I'm not part of it.
Yeah. Sorry to say, David. Gosh. No, I don't think we really do have one. I mean, well, we do.
Yeah,
we have the young team.
we share the occasional
Young team.
meme together.
You guys have a WhatsApp group?
Maybe.
What's it called?
Oh, we haven't
Yeah,
named
yeah.
it. No.
Wait, so
Maybe
we
What
did.
would you name it?
No,
Who's in it?
Yeah, David
Who's
Berry
in your
not
WhatsApp?
allowed.
Who's in your WhatsApp?
I feel like we have. No, I feel like I don't really use WhatsApp that much because I have like a
Answer
UK
my
phone.
question.
Stop pivoting. No, it's like Izzy, Joey, and Charles now.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be part of it.
No.
Too many alerts.
I feel like David and I should have a group chat then. I don't feel like I don't feel right.
Well, look, I like to be all inclusive. I'm waiting for their invitation and to not participate in their group chat. I'll just like look at all their texts and gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Do you? Yeah. Do you ever sing gifts of yourself?
Do I have any gifts of
Do
myself?
you send them?
They exist.
Yeah.
So good.
I sing gifts of myself all the time.
I didn't know any existed.
Yeah,
My
no.
friends hate it.
Yeah, what's up?
They're like, we get it.
Honestly, that's the greatest soundbite that I have from this entire series of interviews. I send gifts of myself. You're an icon. That's why
So
we love
bad.
Thank you so much.
much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.